All right, welcome back to Radio Respawn. Hope all you little chickadees brought your boutonnieres and your cummerbunds, because we're dressing up to the nines. It's Oscar night on Radio Respawn. Woo!
Wow.
Boutonnieres and cummerbunds are still in, right? Those are still a thing. You do that if you want to be dress up nice, show respect.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the greatest late night AM radio show on YouTube, everybody. Let's start by introducing our panel, or having them introduce themselves.
Hello, this is Borov.
Yeah, welcome back, Borov.
Who's he waving to? No one. Anyway, that's his radio.
He always taps his head.
Yeah, it's cute.
Borov, is that you? Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Home from school.
I felt like I was your girlfriend's mom just then.
Hi, lady who caused the vagina that I'm having sex with.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
False.
Caused it? I
Fiction.
caused a vagina.
Yeah.
Whoops.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is James Shaughnessy. I'm a senior producer here at Machinima, Respawn, and no, I don't produce Respawn. I produce Realm.
You know what, just go with it.
appear on Respawn.
I appear on Respawn.
Yeah.
I do Realm and a bunch of custom
This
crap.
isn't your first radio rodeo either.
It
You
isn't.
popped in. James is a movie buff, so we like to have him on when we're talking flicks, which we're going to today. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on the Oscars.
Oh, boy.
Jeez. I'm APL. I'm a producer and co-host on Team Respawn.
All right, so we're talking Oscars today. Probably nobody gives a shit in the entire world, but here in LA it's a big deal because it fucks up our traffic, so we all have to talk about it.
God.
And let's be honest, we work in entertainment, so
It's relevant.
Yeah, we sort of
watched it.
care. We also all wish we were up there accepting a statue. Come on, James.
We do, but I would rather sit back here with you guys and resent those.
Yeah. For now, this is perfect. Absolutely. All right, so let's talk. Before we get to thoughts on the results, ending with Best Picture, let's talk about some moments. Just right off the cuff, perhaps, Borov, did you have a moment that stood out to you?
The one that stood out to me was when the guys who worked on the effects for Life of Pi just got hardcore cut off right as they were about to thank Rhythm and Hughes, because Rhythm and Hughes is going out of business, and it's all because of tax subsidies and all sorts of bullshit. But Ang Lee, he thanked Canada, which is like a bunch of the tax subsidies that are fucking over like local visual effects houses.
What the fuck,
Time out.
Borov? What the fuck are you talking about? Tax subsidies in Canada?
I'm
Literally,
just
tax
saying,
subsidies
This
has never
is
been
what
said
this
on
is
a
what
Respawn
stood
show.
out to you. Your first memory. You watched.
Yeah.
Tax
The thing is, is it's like seriously.
I bet you fuck like a calculator.
Yep. Call me Texas Instruments, baby.
TI-89.
All right, you're cut off for now. You're cut off for now.
Let me
James?
just preface this by,
Okay.
but this has been a passion for him.
yeah,
He was
very
telling me about this 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago.
I'm the post-production supervisor of Machinima. I need to give a shit.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
problem. Stop.
You do not.
Stop it.
James, couple moments maybe.
My favorite moment was actually not at the Oscars, but I was driving by the Oscars, and about 5 blocks away at La Brea and Santa Monica, or Sunset, the God Hates people were in town.
Oh,
ladies and
really?
gentlemen.
They showed up?
At the Oscars?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was it was 14-year-old Call of Duty fans. The whole thing.
Yeah. You know, for those of you, by the way, for those of you who who don't live here and they don't show it too clearly on the TV though, the red carpet area outside is Hollywood Boulevard. So that's a main drag for like cars.
Yep.
So and that turns into a huge press sort of setup. So Hollywood just becomes a traffic hell.
Yeah, your 45-minute drive home just turned into a 2-hour listen to NPR until you want to shoot yourself.
Yeah. And then laugh briefly as you pass the God Hates Fags people.
Dude, it was so funny. I recognized him because I've seen so many YouTube clips by
been
this
to so
point.
many.
You're like,
I'm
I was
a
like,
big
God,
fan.
it's fucking David. He hates everybody. It's great.
Were they walking up? Because that's kind of far away. Is that as close as they could get, or were they en route?
That was the closest that the cops would let him get. I figure after the Dorner thing a couple weeks ago, they're not letting psychopaths near the celebrities.
What about you, APL?
I'm
sure there's more, but I'm just going off the top of
Jennifer
my head
Lawrence winning was vindicating for me because I have been crushing on her for many
Yeah.
moons, and
She doesn't have like a weird face to you.
Yeah, it's
kind of a baby face.
it's a little unique.
It's like
little unique.
a baby's face on a
Right.
great
Not
body.
like a young girl. It's like,
Yeah,
an
it's kind
actual
of like,
baby.
an alabaster doll.
I think that's what
you see it
really
and you're like,
gets
oh,
me
I
going."
appreciate the artistry there, but I don't want to fuck that thing.
Wow.
An
Get out of here.
An alabaster doll.
Yeah.
Like one you would trade your Hoover bucks for.
Yeah.
If we were speaking in 1940 colloquialism.
Orif is the J.F. Sebastian of modern LA. He lives in a room, like an apartment full of toys that he caresses and sometimes rubs his dick
He actually
on.
does. He has a huge alabaster doll collection.
And my other favorite moment was when Ben Affleck said that he doesn't hold grudges, and there was this gasp in the audience, and I still don't know what it was about. So
No.
maybe we can
Anybody
talk about
know?
that.
Ben Affleck holding grudges. Did you
But what
guys
was-
catch when Seth MacFarlane made a joke about Ben Affleck, and then Ben Affleck came up immediately following Seth, and
maybe
went
I
into the
missed that.
mic. He was like, "Nice try, Seth. I'm sure you'll pull the show together." And, and walked. Did you see that shit?
I did. I didn't know if
Is that what he was referring
if that
to?
was-
I think so. I think he was getting back at him. Dude.
That's
but I don't
weird.
know.
I don't know. That's. The
Okay,
whole
yeah,
crowd
I
was like,
yeah.
like they were doing that. I can't
even
do
showed
it. They were
Jamie
doing
Foxx,
that old
remember?
snap thing. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
right? That's how you.
They showed Jamie
You
Foxx.
do that
I
like
know- I know-
Castaneda's, right?
I don't think it's puppets.
All right. So here's some more moments that that stood out, and I'm sure we all have thoughts. First off, I was laughing, even though I feel bad, but Shirley Bassey singing Goldfinger, it didn't quite carry the same kick that it used to, and it turned into a gag for me where I just kept imagining her trying to like run back onto stage and belt out Goldfinger throughout the entire show, and seeing her run, her silhouette, maybe knocking lights over in the back, like, and hearing like Goldfinger and running away or whatever.
She's been there since 1974. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I pictured her coming out when Adele sang the Skyfall theme and trying to sing Goldfinger to the tune of Skyfall. Like, it just didn't quite. I mean, it's rad, but it just not
didn't have the same way.
Not
And
the
plus, it
same.
was like the fifth song that was sung. Like, what the hell was?
Well,
There was some weird themes. There was the musical. We love musicals, and
Yeah.
there was 50 Years of Bond.
Yeah. Hey, remember Chicago?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
That
I
was
don't know.
fucking weird.
yeah.
Let's see. How'd Seth MacFarlane do?
I thought it was good.
I thought it was
Yeah.
good.
I thought it was good.
entertaining.
I thought it was good
Okay,
too.
okay.
There was definitely points when it was like I cringed. Like I felt almost like bad for him because a lot of people, you guys don't work in the industry, fans, but there is power here. There
Yeah.
are people in the audience that are very powerful.
Yeah.
And here's Seth MacFarlane really fucking giving it to
Giving
him.
it
It's
to some
awesome.
people.
dude. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I can respect him for it, but it was like I was like, oh my god, he's gonna get killed. Like, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, you
It
don't
didn't-
take shots
it didn't
at the
seem as hard as the
Weinsteins.
Ricky Gervais bit from like whatever that other thing was. But
No, but I don't really give a shit if Ricky Gervais gets shot in the head or he's, like he's funny, but like Seth MacFarlane, like he's got, just lots of shows, lots of content. I like
is it,
the guy.
Is it because he has that baby face?
It is,
would be
again, the
seeing
What
a
is
child
with
get shot.
his
Yeah.
face too? He
looks
looks like
16.
he's 15. Yeah.
Talking about
Fucking
it.
baby
He looks
faces.
so young. He lost weight. He must have lost a lot of weight recently.
I
Is
think
that
they
always like
used
that?
the CG from his teddy bear movie on his face. It was
That's
just
the
a
last
CG.
job you can get in Hollywood. Is
They
baby
took a high
facing.
school yearbook photo and then just stuck it on him wherever he walked on the stage. Let's see. He did I liked the beginning. They did the skits. If you guys, I mean, I'm sure you can look up clips of all this online as we talk about it, but I liked the beginning where he did his Captain Kirk bit. I liked the boobs song, the whole time traveling thing. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
Kirk looked less than present, though.
Yeah.
He like came on. It was like he just like woke up on the Starship
Well, I mean,
Enterprise.
he's like 83, 84 now.
yeah.
Zero
even if-
fucks given
Yeah.
from Kirk.
Even
Yeah.
if Star Trek was real, he would have retired by now. So
You
yeah,
can't. You're saying you can't hold it against him, basically.
yeah.
Wait, let's
would've
go
been
back and review what you just said. You just said, even if Star Trek was real. So even if he were an actual captain.
Right.
Yeah,
He would be retired.
He would have retired. Like you,
Yeah, like,
Yep,
like a quarterback retires.
In review, yeah, that's a true
I
statement.
mean,
Or
are they gonna like? Roll
I was about to
like
light
a
you up, but-
90-year-old man.
No, Brett, you're Brett. It's not fucking Brett. You're doing a good job.
Yep. Good job, Bora.
Good job.
Okay, so let's talk some of the winners here. We had
Jennifer Lawrence.
original screenplay. Django wins.
Yeah.
Quentin pulls down that award. I thought that was cool,
I think
especially
that's probably the
considering
most
how.
N-bombs to ever exist in an Oscar-winning script.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Have you seen Steel Magnolias? Steel Magnolias and
Or if meant the
Taxes,
word,
yeah.
not how many black actors were in the. Oh my God! Were in the film.
I just got this thing in my head of like,
Borf calls black people N-bombs. That's how
But to
urban he
him, it's
is.
not M-bombs. It's like a fresh new word.
Yeah, that's why I don't go downtown with him. He's like, "What up, N-bomb?" It's like, "Oh, jeez," and I'm leaving.
Here it goes again.
Oh, shit.
Are you gonna? Don't hurt us. About to breathe fire. He's about to telekinetically kill us.
No, he was about to open his mouth about tax subsidies again.
Oh,
Totally
don't
fucked.
even.
It was like scanners. You were like getting into his brain.
Yeah. Yes. What is happening? What are we doing? Best radio show ever.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Supporting actor Christoph Waltz wins one for Django as well. He's 2 for 2 on the Quentin train,
Dude.
which is epic. I wonder if he. I mean, you owe QT huge.
Yeah.
And even when QT got up there to accept it, he just threw it back to all of his actors, who he said he had to handpick, obviously, and all this stuff. But it was very gracious speech.
I like that they, to get to Quentin in just a sec, I like that, they started playing people off comedically. So, like,
Right.
the Jaws theme would come up when you'd spoken too long or whatever. But I like that Quentin was the one that, like, shut him down. Like, whoa. I'll be quick. And the music's like, and he finishes his thoughts and then he bails. It's like, okay.
Well, it's like Quentin Tarantino. Like, he could just start yelling at the audience and they wouldn't be able to take him off the stage. So
I think they're afraid of what he might say.
Well, he's also like he can't help himself, but be himself. Like, I don't know if you go through, click on the YouTube, search Quentin Tarantino interviews, and he is always just honest and just is no bullshit. And I love that about that guy.
Yeah.
Man. He fucking everyone else.
Totally weird.
And totally
Yes.
weird.
Yeah.
He's into feet too. Look that up on not
What?
YouTube, but E-fucked. What? You guys know E-fucked?
Wow. Wow. Dropping the creepy porn websites, James.
Is he in a porn video with feet or something?
He's a foot fetish.
I should clarify that Shaughnessy's nickname is Shauna Nasty. Shauna Nasty.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah,
It is.
no one's
Did you
ever
just
heard
make
It is.
that up?
It is.
Are you
Okay.
trying to
It is.
deflect?
He is trying to.
Sean-
other
Sean
He's
Nasty.
trying to will this into being.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay, Best Actor, Daniel Day for Lincoln. Anybody surprised by that? No.
No, I mean, Joaquin Phoenix basically said, fuck this, so.
I'm so
I
glad.
think it's pronounced Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, who said that?
It's because he's got the fucking hair lip.
Oh, because you have to say it like you have a hair lip.
Yeah.
Joaquin
okay.
Phoenix.
You know what I am glad
Or if
about?
You are just a fountain of odd.
Sally Fields not winning made my night.
Yeah.
Fuck Sally Fields, dude.
After she got mad at me at the Spider-Man
Yeah.
set, I have a vendetta. I wish nothing but ill.
She was still hot as hell when she was Gidget. I'm just going to say it.
Really?
Hey, 20-year-old Sally Fields is bangable.
I saw 20-year-old Sally Fields. There was a Reddit post, and I was
20-year-old Sally Fields was 80 years ago.
Okay.
They had to young her up for Lincoln.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's our moment of bagging harshly on Sally Fields
I
for
said,
no
would you
real
agree with me
reason.
on this, Sean, that Sally Fields will never top her performance in Mrs. Doubtfire? Like, that's it. That was the
Was
peak
she
of her career.
Mrs. Doubtfire?
No, she was in the movie. She was just the wife of
I
Robin
mean,
Williams.
she already won.
I was gonna say that was Barack. She was playing Robin Williams playing Mrs.
That's how good it was. No one knew it.
Well, she's already got her Oscar. She did like Norma Ray all the way back when.
You ever
Yeah.
see Not Without My Daughter? Very, very good
She-
Yes.
film.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, here's
Borf's
something.
just thinking about that sweet Sally Fields.
Here's something that's not on our notes, but I think it's kind of interesting. You guys saw the flap about the Onion tweet. Yeah.
So, yes, I did.
So, in case you didn't, about 3/4 of the way through the show, The Onion tweets out, and I forget what her name is, but the little 9-year-old girl for Beasts of the Southern Wild who was
Wallace.
up for
Kavinzane?
best actor.
Best actress. Yeah.
Actress. They're all actors. They tweeted out, "No one wants to say it, but this so-and-so is a real
And she's like 8 years old.
Yeah, 9 or something. Yeah,
Wow.
8 or 9.
And
people were like-
people flipped the fuck out to the point where The Onion deleted the tweet.
Yeah, they apologized. This is the first time. I think it's the first time they've ever apologized for.
Yeah.
That's the whole story. I just thought it was rad that they. I don't know. I mean, I
have a
can see
problem with
maybe
it.
you've gone a.
I have no issues with it, man.
Me either. Fuck
At
it,
all.
man. I'm in agreement with you and I are on like the same page here. This
the
whole thing.
Onion, that's the whole thing. That's what the Onion does. It says outrageous,
Yeah.
crude things that you're like,
And they're the
no
best
one would
at
say
it,
that.
man. They're the best at it.
Let
They
it-
make me
that's-
laugh every time.
Yeah,
But
so.
here's the thing that was
No
sort
one
of
takes-
funny about it. She sort of came across as a bitch,
Yeah?
right?
You're saying she actually is.
I don't
Sark,
know.
really?
No, I'm not going to say that.
What parts did
she was
come-
like flexing.
So-
they'd point the camera
Oh,
and she'd
yeah,
be like,
she's 9. I mean, so
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. When I was 9, I knew my place.
Yeah.
I was an underling. I was
she
a
lost-
lesser being,
she-
subservient to the superior.
So just
Masters.
to be clear, me saying Joaquin Phoenix's name's fucked up because of a hair lip,
Is
that's not
disgusting.
okay.
Disgusting.
Little child being a
I don't know. No.
A-okay.
I'm
No,
not
but the
saying
difference
she
is
was.
the difference is he's just being factual.
I will say though, in her defense, she did clap when Jennifer Lawrence won.
Yep,
And
yep.
didn't look
And
like
we like
rewound.
like I stopped down the DVR and rewound it because I
see.
wanted reason to hate her. I was like, I bet she was a little bitch right there, and I rewound it and she wasn't. I'm like,
wasn't,
oh well.
no.
So maybe the Onion had
the
it
Onion
wrong.
was well within its normal bounds. If anything, it's a detriment to that whole.
Well, the,
fact
other
that they
thing,
even
the whole
apologized.
joke is that how could you possibly
Ever say that? Right.
this little girl is the C word? Like that's the
That's
whole
the whole-
point
that's
of
the
the
point.
damn
Yeah.
joke. There's
Right.
just what are they? A bunch of retards?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Slow bus, mofos. All right, moving on. Let's see. Best Actress, J. Law. You were totally excited.
Totally down with that.
With her weird face and her delightful interview with Jack Nicholson.
Yes.
Beautiful baby.
She seems really cool, I'll be honest.
Just Google interviews with her. You will fall in love. That's just what happens.
Yeah, she
She's
seems
so
awesome.
down to earth.
What
She's
went
awesome.
on? I didn't see the Nicholson interview. I heard it was good, though.
Okay, so what happened is they're interviewing Stephanopoulos. What's his name?
Yeah,
George
George
Stephanopoulos.
Stephanopoulos. Yeah.
The Snuffleupagus was interviewing Jennifer Lawrence, and and then Jack Nicholson photobombs her.
Yeah.
And he pops in, and he's Nicholson. I mean, it's the most distracting photobomb of all time because he's the coolest dude in the world.
Yep.
And he creeps up in his normal, like, awesome way, and he's very charismatic, and he immediately says, "No politics, Stephanopoulos."
Okay.
And then he goes, "But I thought you were really beautiful," or something. He starts to hit on Lawrence, kind of.
Yeah, he does.
Awesome.
And it was,
Awesome.
and it's really effective. You know?
Yeah.
She's just like loses her shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Pokemon.
It would work on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he came up and.
No, that's what I was saying. Is
Yeah.
you know, if I got invited to a Jack Nicholson Coke party, man, I'd do anything.
Coke, gay
Yeah.
sex
This is-
with him.
This is how Lindsay
Everything.
Lohan like jumped off
Right.
Mean Girls straight into Coke Fiend.
This is also
was
how
him.
Roman Polanski's not allowed in the United States ever again.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack Nicholson.
dude, he's the coolest. He's just the coolest guy in the world. He's the coolest man.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Best Director, Ang Lee. There was a little bit of oddness here in that. Not that in it of itself is not surprising, but Affleck was not nominated, and Argo was nominated for Best Picture and ended up winning. Usually, Best Director at least is getting a nod, or Best Picture is at least getting a Best Director nod, but not in this case. Sort of odd. I wonder why that was. And Argo won Best Picture and resulted in a really, really awkward series of acceptance speeches delivered by the sidekick from True Lies, and then
Yeah.
followed by Ben Affleck comparing his
Yeah.
wife to Iran.
Yeah. It was uncomfortable, really. The whole thing. I was like sitting there feeling awkward.
I'm a huge Affleck fan,
yeah.
and this is before he went legit. Like I love
love Daredevil?
fucking Phantoms.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I'm a fan.
Oh, jeez.
Reindeer Games, yes, please.
Voyage of the Mimi.
Oh,
well,
fucking
no,
Christ,
you just
James.
beat me. Yeah, you
Really?
won.
Going
You
all the way
win.
back.
He
to
was
him,
like
G-League
11 years old.
him as a 13. yeah.
Okay, you're going to
Really?
child
Oh, I
actor
gotta
fan.
watch that.
terrible.
Anyway, he delivered a really weird speech. You could tell he just wanted to talk because when you think Argo at this point, you think Affleck. You don't think the sidekick from True Lies.
No.
That's probably
the,
why.
the Middle Eastern Steve Buscemi,
That's
whatever
probably-
that dude's name is.
That's probably why they didn't put him up for like the actual director's thing yet. They're like, all right, he's gonna give a really fucked up weird speech. Let him do the Best Picture speech. He'll warm up to it, and then maybe next year, the year after, we can let him give a real speech.
Part of me is like is wants to defend him because he's definitely had a rocky road leading up to this
Right.
point.
Yeah.
But part of me is also like, this is not your first Oscar, so come
Right,
on,
it's
man.
not
Yeah.
that rocky.
Come on.
I mean,
Yeah, you've won an Oscar before. Yeah, you made a bunch of shit, but you've won an Oscar for writing.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. All right. All right. One other thing before we go, I noticed. I don't see it on here, but this is sort of a weird thing. There was a tie. What was the tie for?
Oh, it was the audio editing.
I'd never seen. Have you guys seen that before?
Nope.
No,
I can't remember.
No?
no. Mark Wahlberg hadn't either, and he was just fucking confused.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm not kidding you. There's actually a tie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't there like
6 times happened.
the sixth time?
Really?
Mondo says
for the
this
same
is
thing or just in
Mondo.
general at the Oscars? Okay.
Mondo says this is the sixth tie in. Fuck, how many Oscars have there been? 85, something like
And
that.
he's not even on Google. He just had that.
knows this.
He had that. He was ready for it.
Shouldn't there be like a tiebreaker?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
That's
a
kinda-
neutral third party. Here's what I was thinking this morning. A neutral third party. I'm just going to throw Nicolas Cage's name out there. If there's a tie, he decides. And he just says whatever he likes better or whoever's name he thinks is funnier or something, and that's the winner.
Whoever
That's
he screams at first.
That's my tiebreaker.
I would prefer it if like the two winners have to beat each other to death with Oscars.
with the Oscar.
And whoever lives or whoever isn't beat retarded at the end
keeps
is the
Loses
winner.
the Oscars.
Right.
loses it.
Yeah. That's sort of weird, though, because then then you really have something to, like... Now there's something at stake. It's not just like I win or I go back to work. Now it's like I didn't volunteer
I
for
like
this
this
life
full
or death
contact
contest.
Oscars.
Yeah.
We should always do it for every
All
one of
right,
these.
I'm on
fight
board.
for the
Yeah.
awards.
It's like Mayan basketball.
Like
The
Gladiator.
winner always dies.
All right, that's our coverage of the Oscars. Fuck, we should have live streamed this
could
while
have
the
been.
Oscars were
These
going.
things kind of look like little golden Oscars.
yeah.
Yeah. We
Like
should have.
we were all awarded. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You know what?
Thank you, Internet.
As we sign out here, James, are you working on anything
I am.
upcoming?
I
Because
am.
I know James has shot a feature documentary before, which is
I have
fucking
not-
badass.
okay.
I haven't seen it
I
yet.
haven't seen it either. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. So I do documentaries, and I have this series here at Machinima called Infonaut.
Yes.
And the last one I did was on Red versus Blue and Rooster Teeth and those guys, and Bernie was gracious enough to have us down there, and he was awesome.
Those dudes rock.
They're the coolest dudes in the world. I
Yeah.
wish I worked for them. But
Well.
also, so in that tradition, I did the second episode, which is about the Church of Satan.
What? Really?
Yes, it's about the actual Church of Satan, and I went and I talked to their pope, their head,
Oh, God.
their head honcho.
I don't know if I can
and,
do that. That would
and I
scare me.
talked to the widow of the founder of the Church of Satan, and
Was it really scary? It sounds scary, but
Was it
was it
creepy?
really, or was
Or
it
was
just
it pretty
sort of
normal?
sad and weird?
it was like a John Waters film. Let's put it that way. Like where it was a sleepy little town of Poughkeepsie, New York. And then there's these weirdos that live there. But they're not weird to me. I actually think they're really reasonable, which is the weirdest part. So when I bring up like the God hates guys earlier, like they're I couldn't reason with them.
No.
You can reason with the Church of Satan. They're actually very reasonable because they're atheists. They're in fact atheists.
Yeah, you said there's like a split, right? There's the theist group and then the atheist group.
Yeah, they don't
Theist
worship the
group is-
devil. They don't kill cats. They don't do anything. They're atheists that are just really militant, and so they have like pentagrams all over and tattoos, and you know secret meetings and
That begs a lot of questions.
It's a little trollish, which is close to my heart. I actually like these guys a
Are you
lot.
gonna become
So wait,
I
when
almost
is this?
was.
actually, the original concept was to take Borf and get him converted and take the
man.
the Church of Satan.
Baptized?
I was totally
They're
down
gonna
for
dab the rattlesnake
It-
venom on your forehead and be like, "He has the mark."
Yeah, as it turns out, they don't convert. That's another thing. So here's an interesting. So watch the thing. It comes out on the 19th of March. 19th of March. Watch it. It's gonna be on ETC. Machinima ETC. But the whole point of it is that They're a recognized religion. You can go into the military, be a Church of Satan, and wear a pentagram. When you die, they'll put a military grave that has a pentagram on it.
Really?
Or the Bahamut, which is their sign. It's like the goat and the pentagram. And you can be in prison and be officially Church of Satan. But here's the thing: they're recognized by but they don't. They're not tax exempt. They've made a conscious decision to pay taxes. So because they want all churches to pay taxes. So it's
Wow, this is a mind fuck. I gotta watch this
awesome.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's really weird. Just figure it out. You'll figure it out.
March 19th.
If you believe in God, it's cool.
Well, I think we're out of time, you guys.
Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
I look forward to watching this Church of Satan.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Stay tuned to ETC Machinima for more information on the Church of Satan. Thank you, Father. Bless me, for I have not sinned. I need a young priest and an old priest. Oh, do you know what she's done? Your cutting daughter. Oh. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
I think that's a reenactment of what the Beast of the Southern Wilds girl would have said at her Oscar speech.
That's it for Radio Respawn, motherfuckers. I broke character there for a second, but fuck it. We'll see you guys next week. Woo! Woo!
I'm gonna travel back in time so I can stop myself from taking my career and blowing all my money.
This isn't the end of the Robotnik Meister.
Hello, U.S. America. Where the hell is my martini bucket? I gotta take a crap.
This should be interesting.